Economics in One Lesson by Henry Hazlitt is a clear and concise introduction to economic principles designed to make complex economic concepts accessible to a general audience. The book argues that economics should be understood as the study of the consequences of actions on all individuals, not just the immediate effects or those on a specific group. Hazlitt's main premise is that many economic policies and actions are flawed because they fail to consider the long-term effects and the broader implications for society. The book begins by addressing the common fallacy of focusing only on the immediate benefits of an economic action, while ignoring the unseen, longer-term consequences. Hazlitt uses the example of government spending on public works projects, such as building roads or bridges, to demonstrate how such expenditures are often praised for creating jobs and stimulating the economy. However, he warns that this perspective overlooks the opportunity cost. The resources used for the project could have been employed elsewhere to create additional value. In Hazlitt's view, true economic analysis must consider not only the visible effects of an action, but also the invisible consequences, such as the lost opportunities and the impact on the broader economy. Hazlitt also critiques various economic policies, such as price controls, tariffs, and government intervention in markets. He argues that price controls, for instance, may lead to shortages and inefficiencies by distorting the natural signals of supply and demand. Tariffs, according to Hazlitt, harm consumers by raising the prices of goods and services while benefiting a small group of producers. In each case, Hazlitt emphasizes the importance of letting markets function freely and allowing prices to reflect the true scarcity of goods and services. The book also discusses the role of savings and investment in promoting economic growth. Hazlitt explains that savings enable the accumulation of capital, which in turn drives investment and productivity. He contrasts this with the fallacy that consumption alone can drive economic prosperity. In Hazlitt's view, a thriving economy depends on the careful allocation of resources, driven by individuals making decisions based on their own needs and preferences, rather than by government mandates. Throughout Economics in One Lesson, Hazlitt stresses the importance of personal responsibility, sound money, and the need for a limited government that does not interfere with the natural functioning of the market. He advocates for policies that respect individual freedom and promote the efficient use of resources. The book also serves as a critique of Keynesian economics, particularly its emphasis on government intervention to manage demand, which Hazlitt argues leads to inflation and unsustainable debt. Economics in One Lesson is a foundational work in free market economics, providing a strong case for the importance of understanding the full scope of economic actions and their consequences. By emphasizing the long-term effects and the unseen costs, Hazlitt encourages readers to adopt a broader and more thoughtful approach to economic decision-making. The book has become a classic in the field, offering timeless insights into the principles of sound economic thinking.